Blog Talk Radio.
Having trouble keeping up with the accelerated life-altering changes occurring on the planet? Reporting to you from the new Earth, the newly forming world reality of vibrant health and well-being, united community, and personal evolution. Tune in to learn how to update your internal coding and biocircuitry to the rapidly shifting consciousness so that you too can become a divine human. New Earth Central is the brainchild of Meg Benedicte, a pioneer in quantum vortex healing and energetic activation. Weaving together ancient spiritual knowledge, quantum physics, and vibrational healing, every show is dedicated to promoting a holistic lifestyle that supports all life on the planet. Additional services are available at our website, newearthcentral.com. And now, here's your host, Meg Benedicte.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. We're always so excited to meet up with you, and we're in a busy time of the year. We're meeting up, it seems like every couple of weeks now. Mm-hmm. So we're back today, and we're working with the Lunar Eclipse energies. It started about an hour ago, the eclipse all around the world. And so it's perfect timing to work with the powerful eclipse energies today. And so we're getting everybody a minute to get onto the webcast or onto the call lines. And so let me bring in my beautiful co-host, Manette Mays. Welcome, Manette.
Hey there, Meg. I'm so happy to hear your voice today. I'm so happy we're doing a meditation today. I hope everybody can feel this happy, good, amazing 5G energy we were talking about just as the show was starting. So excited about now.
So excited. This is the great shift. It's happening. Mm-hmm. It's here. The energies are here. And we're going to continue to work on clearing and collapsing the old system so that this new energy can just sweep the planet and take hold. So we've got a lot of work we're going to do. We're going to do some personal healing and planetary healing. So get ready. It's a power-packed hour here we're working on. Before we get started, though, we want to just walk you through the format of the show, especially for all our new participants. We want to welcome you to the show. And let's see. First, we're just going to have a quick summary of what energy we're working with today. Then we'll switch gears and go into the meditative state in the vortex and work with our divine spirit team and work through the healing activations and setting our intentions. And so we have two sections of the show. One is where we spend time working on our personal healing and intentions. You'll have plenty of time to really visualize and see your own personal intentions. And then we shift and we focus on the planetary field, working with Gaia, working in our global intentions. And once we go through those steps, then we open it up to you, and you can contribute your global intentions. Think of it like we've prepared this very fertile garden, and we're seeding our intentions and watering it with our love, and they blossom in the collective. They blossom and they grow in the planetary field. So we do these especially on gateways. It's a very potent time to really influence the planetary field. So that's why today is such a great day to do this. And for those of you who are coming in, especially all of our international participants who are on the webcast, Manette will take care of you and your global intentions. So Manette, let them know how they can reach you.
Sure. If you have an intention that you would like to feed into our meditation, please email it to support@newearthcentral.com. That's support@newearthcentral.com. You can send it now, or you can send it just after the meditation.
Excellent. And that way then we're making sure you have a chance to contribute to what we're creating here today. And then also if you are calling in, please dial 1, and that lets me know to bring you on the air, and then you can also share your global intentions. We ask that everybody keep them more towards global focus, since you will have time to do your personal intentions earlier. That way then it's global focus that we all can really charge up with our passion and our love. If you don't want to be called on the show, please don't dial 1. We always get a few of those every time.
Okay. Please give us your name and where you're calling from. So, my name is Minette. I'm calling
Yeah.
from Los Angeles. We'd love to hear from our people all over the country.
That's right. That helps us know kind of we can connect with you where you're coming in from. Okay, so that's the show. And then let me just go quickly through how we're going to work here together. We're very careful with personal boundaries. So we're going to open up the vortex. I'll walk you through the steps so you can get the quantum vortex running around your personal field. That way then there's no blending or blurring of energies while we're working together. How we come together is actually through our right brain and psychic eye. We come together and create what's called like a group mind. So when we all focus on the same thing with the same energy and passion, it really imprints into the collective field. So even though we're all going to be in our own sacred space in our vortex, we're going to join together and entrain. It's called an entrained mind, where then we really power up with what we're intentioning. Now, if you're new to this, I will walk you through the steps of the activation so you can just follow along as best you can. If you can visualize, great. If not, don't worry, because the activations will still be occurring. I'll be connecting with all of you remotely so that you'll be able to receive the activations if you trance out, which happens quite a bit. People just go into such a high conscious state that they might go into a trance, and I get emails from people worrying that they didn't get the activation, so no worry, you'll still be getting them even if you go into a really high altered trance state. You do not need to go into a trance state either, so just let whatever works for you is perfect. And because we're working more with the right brain, which is what we use to visualize, it's our holographic brain, it's our psychic brain. At times during the going through the activations, if you find you're kind of, going back to the left brain and all that kind of thinking, analyzing, then just stop and go, all right, nope, we're going back to the holographic brain. We're going to go, so it's just, when I catch it, I just stop and redirect my focus back to my intuitive right brain where I visualize. That way then it's a great way to practice actually. Every time we come together like this, we're just fine-tuning our skills and practicing. So it's really great to do that. Now we're going to start off and get very present in our bodies and ground to the crystalline grid. So we're not actually doing astral travel in the kind of the old sense where we would actually leave our bodies and travel. No, we're going to stay in the bodies. We're going to ground. So it's good if you can have your feet on the floor as we start, either sitting with your feet on the floor or standing. Once we get that grounding in and the vortex running, you're welcome to lie back and get comfortable as we move through the activations. So we're not leaving the bodies, we're staying in our core center, but we're allowing our higher super consciousness to travel to the galactic center. And that way then we're basically working with a multidimensional brain. That's how we're doing this, and it's really effective. And then you're not abandoning your field. So anyways, just wanted to go through those pointers for our new folks here, and so we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's just take a couple deep breaths. We're just going to come into the heart, the belly, the lungs, into the breath, just getting more centered and being present, because today is such a powerful day. It's the full moon lunar eclipse. It's happening at 15 degrees Sagittarius. And as I mentioned, it started about an hour ago. So we are right in the powerful gateway energies right now. And interestingly enough, this eclipse is also forming a T-square with Mars and Venus. You may have been feeling this in the last couple days. It's causing a lot of tension in the field regarding social justice and social freedoms. This is why we're seeing a lot of protests, especially happening here in America. Because it's aligning with Sagittarius, this is actually where our galactic center is located. It's located at 26 degrees Sagittarius. So we're having a lunar eclipse right there at our 0-point field, which is amazing. This doesn't happen very often. But we're going into 2 years of Sagittarius, Gemini, north and south nodes of the moon. So we're going to have more eclipses. This is the first one. So what we set up today is reverberating to the big solstice in 6 months in December, where Jupiter moves into Aquarius and we start the age of Aquarius. So what we start today is lining up with 2 years of the Sagittarian Gemini eclipses. So just kind of keep that in mind. What we're setting in motion today is going to be rippling into the field for some time. Also, just wanted to make a point because this seems to be some confusion in some. We can't ascend into 5D and higher without embracing unity consciousness in our hearts, our minds, and our lives. This is a big deal, and I think people are struggling with this. And so just think about, again, it's based on the teachings of the prophets, that we treat others as we treat ourselves. This is where we really start to open our hearts with compassion for others. That's very much a 5D energy. Okay, so keeping in mind unity consciousness, because we are here now to dismantle the oppressive enslavement system of the 3D Earth to replace it with the 5D system of unity consciousness. Okay, so that's a big part of our mission that we're working on right now. All right, so when we join together like this in a united focus and a coherent, loving heart, we have powerful influence in the collective consciousness, and so that's what we're going to work on now. So as we're getting centered, getting present in our body, in our breath, let's use our feet chakras like magnets, and we're going to ground them onto the crystalline global grid. So imagine under your feet the meridian ley lines of our crystal grid, and we're locking onto our path of light and then onto the crystalline grid. You may even be pulled to connect to one of the sacred sites around the world. Annette and I connect to Mount Shasta's grid, so wherever you're pulled, even if it's just in your location, just getting onto the grid every day. It's so important. And as we're grounding and we're getting present in the body, let's connect to spirit. So from the heart, we connect to Divine Mother, Father, Source. And from the heart with love, we connect to our Divine God Spark, our soul presence, and our soul family, soul group. We call in our spirit team of angels and archangels and spirit guides, ascended masters and teachers, any elders or shamans or the wise ones. Call them in. These are our teams that are supporting us through our lives. Have them come in and surround you with their love and their presence. We're also working directly here with Gaia and with Mother Nature, so let's call in the nature spirits, the devas, the fairies. Let's also bring in the elementals of air, fire, earth, and water, and the fifth element of ether, bringing them in to the sacred space that we're creating right now so that we can do the alchemy. Now, Archangel Metatron is stepping in, and he's embedding Metatron's cube, sacred geometry, under our feet. We'll step into the center of it and give it our light, give it our life force. It starts to activate it. And the 12 circles in Metatron's cube rise up as 12 pillars of light up and around the body and aura. And they're humming and vibrating with the phi harmonics, the tones of Om. Just imagine them vibrating Om into you and into your field. And this begins to activate the pillars to spin right to left in a counterclockwise rotation around your body and aura. And so let's get them spinning. Right to left, anti-clockwise spin. It's beginning to expand your field. It's opening the field up and out into the higher dimensions. All right, let it go. Open, expand. And as it's spinning even faster towards the speed of light, it's beginning to collapse the time barriers and open our field all the way out to the quantum level. There we go. And that lets us inside into our etheric body, into the virtual particle field. So let's focus now inwards, and we're going to come into our chakra column. We'll start at the base root chakra and bring the spiral now inside into your chakra column. And this is the anti-clockwise spiral. And it's going from the root all the way up, clearing density and trauma out of the chakras. So as you're spiraling up, you're creating a clear and open channel all the way up, up, up to the top, where we connect up with our higher self. Here we go, all the way up. And our higher self operates like our guardian and our gatekeeper of our divine chakra channel. So let's connect with our higher self up here. This is your God self, and I always see a beautiful light being and connect heart to heart with my higher self. There you go. And as we make that connection, we're going to start to bring our soul energy back down the channel into the body. Our souls are made of golden light, and our sound waves, our frequencies, our energy signature. So if you're looking up your channel, up to the heavens, we start to breathe down and in, soul light, soul frequencies, soul love, soul essence, soul consciousness. Keep spiraling it back down, breathing it down into the body, flowing into all the chakras, down to the root base. Whew. There we go, all the way in. It's just like a river of your soul light and your soul vibration coming in. This is your soul presence coming into your body. Let's go to the heart center. Open heart, big open heart, full, filling with soul light, soul love, soul presence. Whew. Breathe it in, and it can even expand beyond the heart like a cosmic heart. Like a big sun rays, sunburst, just solar light flowing through the body and the aura. There we go, big sunburst in your chest. Ooh, soul light, soul love, soul presence. Okay, beautiful. And then last step, we're going to establish 0 point in the body, in the heart, in the mind. To do this, we're going to use the infinity of light again, and we're going to loop it left, right at the heart, and left, right at the left, right brain. So they're running horizontally, weaving back and forth. And they're starting to bring energies in to balance and harmonize. So let's go to the center of the infinities in the heart and in the mind. And this is what's called 0 point. So it's very still. If you just tune into it, there's no movement there. It's zero gravity. It's zero polarity. So it's no magnetics. It's very calm. And just breathe our energy into the heart and mind, into that 0 point balance. And everything starts to smooth out and calm down. And we start to bring the heart and the mind into coherence. There we go. And it's just naturally starting to reverse out the non-coherence and the negative polarity. And so we're using the spin of the vortex around us and using the light that's pouring through us to spin out, flush out all distortions, non-coherence, negative polarized charge up and off the physical body, the emotional body, the mental body. Whew. Just let it release, back up, spinning back to source light to be transmuted to light. Whew. Ooh, there we go. Up and out. You might be feeling a lot of polarity from the world right now, so releasing any energies that may have gotten in from the collective, reversing back out, spinning out, anything that's not of your soul signature, your soul vibration, your soul light. We call up out. There goes another wave. Back up to source light. Ooh, and as these lift, we start to feel lighter, calmer, more peaceful in our center. And that's where we can do the activations. All right, so since we're in this powerful vortex, it's going to be spinning anti-clockwise around us the whole time. And it works also in so many ways. So it helps us spin energies out. It helps us pull more light in or more soul presence in. It also works like a time machine. And so we're going to use the vortex to spin us back through time, all the way back to the original civilization of Zep-Tepi, Egypt. So we're going way back, ancient civilization, and stepping into the Pyramid of Giza. And let's go into the ground floor, and we'll stand in the center. You might feel the warm stones under your feet. And this is a frequency generator. It's built in the golden ratio angles. So this is vibrating. So you might feel the powerful vibration of the Pyramid of Giza all around you. So we're just adjusting to it, kind of acclimating to it. Now, when we step into a pyramid of golden ratio proportions and we have a spinning vortex, what does it do? It starts to propel our spin upwards, right? The angles of the pyramid, spinning up, so let's follow up. So we're spiraling upwards to the capstone and the Eye of Horus. Keep going up. Whew. And as we all get up to the pinnacle of the pyramid, we're getting ready to travel to the galactic center, to the great central sun. And so Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron have stepped in, and they're joining us, and they're going to be our escorts to take us to the galactic center. So I always just kind of lock elbows with Michael and Metatron, one on each side. Go ahead, and everyone connect up. These are our angelic escorts up to the galactic center. Okay, so everybody's getting ready. We're still in our very powerful spin. So as we step up off the pyramid, our vortex starts to open a spiraling wormhole that will take us directly to the galactic center. We're traveling at the speed of light or faster. So everybody is going. Whew. Traveling through space-time to the great central sun, to the galactic center. And as we begin to arrive at the galactic center, this is a massive spinning black hole vortex. So let's get ourselves adjusted here. And this black hole vortex is connecting to a parallel white hole vortex that opens to the multiverse. So this is our galactic portal to the multiverse. And so where the two vortices meet, so just like imagine the two funnels where they meet at that point. Let's go there. We're all going to step into that meeting point because this is the portal to the multiverse, and it is a 0 point field. So what does that mean? Again, we're working with 0 point here today. It's there's no polarity. It's zero gravity. It's a virtual particle field of all possibilities, all potentiality. So as we all step into this very vibrant field of popping electrons, everything is pulsing and alive, and it's pure potential, pure creation. So let's all move into that space together. As we move into this 0 point field, which is the portal to the multiverse, a brilliant shimmering crystalline stargate starts to rise up. And this is the stargate of Source Creator. So let's all step into this shimmering crystal stargate. We'll get into it. And as we stand in the center, just open and receive the infusion of God light just pouring through your being. So we're just going to open and receive the divine God light, the source light, to wash through us, to nourish us, to strengthen us, to love us. Breathe it in. It's like you're absorbing source energy into every particle of your being. And it's purifying us. It's healing us. It's divine source creation, light presence. Okay, and so as that's building inside us, increasing, This is our direct connection to our beloved source. And so we now proclaim to the universe that we are sovereign beings. We're reclaiming our sacred space and our freedom. We're proclaiming this out to the universe from our hearts and our minds. I am all that I am. I am all that I am. Oh, and let that ripple out and swirl back in. Ah, there it comes in, receiving it in. Proclaiming our sovereignty. We are divine children of God, Goddess. As we stand in this 0-point field of source, this vibrant, popping, potent field, now let's connect to the lunar eclipse gateway that's active right now, right now. So the lunar eclipse gateway is rising up, and we can all step into it to work with these very spectacular energies today. All right, there we go. Everybody's moving in, and we're connecting to the Council of 12 Tribes of the Great Central Sun and the archangels who are the guardians of these stargates. So these are our ancient ancestors, and they're going to help us do the healing steps, connecting with them. And as Minette had mentioned, we are experiencing a great shift in the world right now. Oh, it's exciting, it's exhausting, it's chaotic, and so we're here to help with this shift. This is why we were born here. This is our soul mission. And part of the chaos that we may be feeling is this old control system is starting to break under pressure. And you may have actually been experiencing some emotional triggers or even empathing the collective trauma in the field as well. So let's bring this crystal and God light to flush down through us. It's coming down through your crown and washing through your body and aura. We command it to loosen and release any emotional trauma or fear or anxiety that may have gotten triggered to come up and into source light now. So we breathe it out, spin it out, release it out. Whew. There you go. This could be from this life, it could be from past lives, it could be from the collective. So we're just doing a wash, a cleaning, and a releasing of that dense trauma energy. Here comes another wave. Whew. Releasing into source light to be transmuted to light. Whew. You might feel it coming out of your chakras. You might feel it literally releasing out of your pores, just letting it flesh out wherever it was holding. Good. Here comes another wave. Whew. Emotional trauma, anxiety, fear, just releasing anywhere it was held in the body or in the aura. We're letting it go back to source light. Oh, there you go. Releasing it out. So we're lightening our energy. Our frequencies are getting higher. And let's call in Divine Mother and have her wrap her arms around us and embrace us with her loving, healing light. It's a pink, soft pink light. Just breathe it in to any core wounds that are ready for healing. So just, Divine Mother's love, compassion, healing light. Just breathe it in, soak it in. It's very soothing, calming, nurturing. Divine Mother's healing light. And as we're bathing in this light, let's do some healing activations this is for our own personal ascension. So we're going to start on personal healing first. Okay. So as we're ascending into higher frequencies and higher consciousness bandwidths, this lower, denser, dualistic Armageddon timelines, they start to collapse away, and they're being replaced with the 5D and higher ascension timelines. So let's work on, since this is really up in the field right now, the history of slavery in our world. We may have been involved in it in some way, shape, or form, but we've been living in the system our whole lives. So, commanding all past violence, ego control, patriarchy, racism, and misogyny to flush out of our energy field now. We wash it out, flush it out. We pull all of our power and our life force from the enslavement timelines that are active in the field. So you're disempowering them, disconnecting. Good job. Whew. We command to spin out all enslavement programs, patterns, codes, and consciousness up and out of the field now. Woo. Imagine you have the sword of light, like Archangel Michael. He's helping you to cut away any cords, links, entanglements with the enslavement programs, patterns, codes, or consciousness. There we go. Release up and out of the field now. Back to source light to be transmuted to light. Woo. Lifting off the body out of the field. Spinning, spinning, spinning very fast. Because we will not allow this to continue. We are establishing ourselves as sovereign beings. We're establishing our field as sovereign sacred space to ascend into the fifth dimensional earth plane and higher now. And let that ripple through you. An update. Whew. Very good. All right, let's do some more. Now, this is ancestral belief systems that we want to clear, because we've been born into this system. The system's been passed down through many, many generations. Most belief systems and fantasies and illusions are transferred through the ancestral generational patterning and programming. So, as we attune to our soul truth and guidance within our hearts, we recognize that these distorted beliefs and illusions are opposing unity consciousness. And so focus on that. Anything that's running in the field, passed down through the generations, or even past lives, that are opposing unity consciousness. Okay, we're getting a lock on that. All right. We command all false ancestral belief systems, holographic realities, and illusions that do not match our soul truth to be removed now. So we're flushing the source light, the crystal diamond light, from our crown all the way down our body to our feet, and we spin out the generational programming that is not resonant with unity consciousness. Command it out, spin it out, disconnect from it. We cancel and revoke any allowance of these programs to be present now. Whew. Oh, release out, spin out. So you might need to cut away any cords or links or entanglements to the ancestral programming passed down through the generations. And as you put it into it now, and as you cut free from it, you're also cutting it free both ways, to the ancestors and to your descendants. So cutting away, disentangling, breaking free of those generational programs, ancestral programs. Yes. Whew. Still more releasing. You guys are doing great. Keep going. Command it out. We spin it out. We flush it out. We cut away. We cut free from it all. Past, present, and future. Cut free from it all. Whew. Oh, big wave lifting. Good job. Whew, that was big. Heavy, huh? Lifting that density out. Anything opposing unity consciousness has to go. And as we're clearing the field, let's again tune inwards to our beloved soul presence in the heart, to our higher self up above our channel, and we're starting to stream down from the crown and into the heart, into the body, into the mind, our soul's super consciousness. This is our soul truth flowing in, filling in all the areas that we just cleared right now. So just breathe in your own soul truth, soul super consciousness to fill in, your soul wisdom and knowledge. Just breathe it in, fill in. This is replacing the distorted belief systems and operating systems. And as we're embracing our soul presence, our soul power, our soul light, our soul wisdom. Let's reclaim any power that we may have lost, that have been stolen or taken or destroyed in this life or past lives. So you're just breathing in more of your soul essence, your soul power. If there's been any soul fragmenting from violence or abuse in this life or past life, let's command all soul fragments and life particles to spiral inwards from all timelines, all bodies, all levels, from the aura. You're pulling inwards now. Use the vortex, spin in, pull inwards, all soul fragments, life particles, returning soul power into the body, into the heart, blending and uniting with your soul presence and oneness in your core. Woo, here it comes in, spinning inwards, blending in, uniting and merging into wholeness with your divine essence. It's like we're piecing ourselves back together from all these different timelines, all fragments coming home inside our heart, merging into the soul presence and oneness. Ooh, breathe into that. We're becoming whole and complete again. As we become whole and complete, we want to spread unity consciousness so our planet becomes whole and complete. We cannot ascend into 5D without embracing unity consciousness in our hearts, in our minds, in our lives. So let's call in, breathe in the divine rainbow rays of unity consciousness from source to flow into you. Just breathe it in. You're opening your hearts in love to all living beings on Gaia and in the universe. Breathe in the rainbow light flowing into you. Unity consciousness coming in, filling in. We're embracing it in. Whew. We are one with all that is. This is our divine inheritance. One with all that is. We're just illuminating in pearlescent rainbow light, vibrating in unity consciousness. Keep breathing it in. We're spinning very fast. This is integrating into us on all bodies, all levels, all dimensions of our field. Ooh, wow. It's also helping to raise our vibration up higher as well. You might feel like you're lifting up a bit in frequencies because you are. So we're rising into higher frequency octaves of unity consciousness as well. And as we do this regular traveling from Gaia to the great central sun, we're carving out a pathway. It looks like a ray of light between you and the galactic center. So just get an image of that, where you are in your life on Gaia and you're connecting directly to source at the galactic center, and we have this pathway of light, this ray of light. It might look like a tunnel of light between you and source at the galactic center. You've got your 5D ascension timeline that you're grounding at your feet. So this is your foundation, your home base, your ascension timeline. And you've got this pathway to source. And so now we're going to align the field, align your mind, align your heart with the ascending Gaia. Whew. There we go. Sync up. So you're becoming coherent with the ascending Gaia and with the ascending sun. So aligning with the ascending sun. Whew. There we go. And we're really grounding in this direct pathway between our bodies, our hearts, our minds, our soul presence to Source Creator with our ascending Gaia and ascending sun. So this is a big shift. This is part of the big shift happening right now. Oh, keep lining up. Whew. All right, it's starting to take hold. And in this really potent 0-point field, as we're standing in the gateway, we're going to take a couple minutes of silence for everyone to set their own personal intentions. And as you're doing that, do your best to visualize yourself already living that intention. So let's say it's creating a new home for yourself, or a new career, or a new relationship. You're regenerating your health, however, whatever. You're going to visualize yourself in the final outcome where it is all materialized, where you're already living it and you're giving it your love, you're giving it your light, you're really energizing it, you're getting magnetism into it. Okay, so we're going to now pause for a couple minutes of silence. So everybody has a chance to set their personal intentions as we move into our 5D ascension. So as we set our personal intentions, we're anchoring and grounding them into Gaia's field, into our earthly lives. We're making it earthbound. We're feeding it our love, our light, to grow and manifest in our lives. We're spinning it into our earthly lives right now, making them real, making them earthbound. We're directly influencing our future nows with our visions, with our intentions, with our heartfelt desires for what's for our highest good. And we set this into motion now, and so it is. And so it is. And now we're going to focus on some planetary healing and activations. Okay, so as we're standing here, we're still in the eclipse. It's still happening. So we're in the powerful eclipse gateway, working with the Council of 12 Tribes of the Great Central Sun and our archangels. We're envisioning this galactic photonic plasma light pouring into Gaia's planetary field. And let's stream love energy all around the world. Spin it around the world, flow it around the world, stream it into every particle of Gaia's field. Just saturating the collective with love. Raising the vibration on the planet higher and higher into the love vibration. Ooh, that was good. You guys are doing great. Ooh, yes. Just love pulsing all around the world. And as this is picking up and it's spreading, let's use this powerful love energy. We're going to use this high frequency, use the vortex that is spinning anticlockwise around Gaia. We're going to use it to flush out any pain or suffering, any toxic energies, emotional traumas. We're just starting to clear the planetary field. So you're spinning it out, flushing it out, directing it all to source light to be transmuted. We're purifying the planetary field with the divine light. Whew. There we go. Spin it out, flush it out, clear it out. It's like dirt in the field. We're just washing through, purifying, flushing back to source light. It's just like you're lifting the pain of humanity up and off their hearts into source light. Whew. Whew. So that they can feel the love vibration here. They can receive it in instead of the pain. Whew. More healing. Keep going. Releasing out the pain, the suffering. the trauma, the toxins, replacing with love energy, love vibration, or lifting the field frequency up even higher. Oh, good job. All right, so as the field is getting lighter, the field is getting higher, let's now do some clearing with the enslavement systems. This is an ancient system. It's been running here for centuries. And so let's envision this lower, denser, dualistic, warring Armageddon system and timelines that they start to collapse and flesh out of the planetary field. We spin them out. We disconnect them. They do not have permission to be here. We counsel revoke them now throughout all time, past, present, future. Spin them out, clear them out, unlock them, pop them out. Whew. Whoa, here we go. Back into source light to be transmuted to light. Whew. Many are very ancient. They all need to be released because they are not in alignment with unity consciousness. All right. Whew. All right. That was a good sweep, good clearing. All right. Now let's command all distorted shadow programs of patriarchy, racism, superiority, misogyny to flesh up and out of the planetary field now. Whew. Again, more dirt in the field. We spin it out, command it out. Whew. Whew. Good. Whew. We are the New Earth emissaries, and slavery is not allowed on Gaia. We command to spin out all enslavement programs, patterns, codes, and consciousness that exist in Gaia's field to spin out now, to unlock, to break loose, to spin back to source light. Whew. Okay, quite a bit leaving. Spin, spin, spin. Flush out, command out. This is a sovereign planet. We are sovereign beings. We no longer tolerate or allow any enslavement patterns, programs, code, or consciousness to continue. We command these out. Whew. Oh, good. More releasing. Just like layers lifting off the planet. Back to source light. Now let's envision this dark system. This is a dark control system for centuries. Look at it as like a structure on the planet. And now we're going to connect to the four corner posts of this structure. Let's get an image of that in your mind. The four corner posts of the enslavement program system. And together we're all going to pull those four corner posts down. So it collapses. We're pushing this house of cards to collapse. Oh, here we go. So we're pulling its energetic structure down and allow it to ripple through the Gaia's field. And then we're going to use our spin, our vortex, to just flush that out, all the debris, all the broken pieces, anything left of that dark system. We spin back to source light. Woo. This is no longer tolerated. We will not allow this to continue. Whew. For all beings on Gaia, for liberating all beings on Gaia. Whew. Okay. Whew, man, that's going. Spin it out. Pull it down, collapse it, spin it out. Because we're replacing that corrupt control system with our 5D New Earth system of unity consciousness. And we are the family of light here. This is why we're here. This is why we incarnated now. This is our mission. So let's now spread the rainbow rays of unity consciousness all around the planet, into Gaia's field, especially where we just cleared the old construct of the old system. We're replacing it with rainbow light, with unity consciousness. Whew. Whew, it's building, it's increasing, it's spreading. And as we're just saturating the field with rainbow light, with unity consciousness, create a vision in your mind of Gaia as a protected sanctuary for all life on the planet. This is our new Earth hologram. This is our new Earth paradigm. This is our new Earth system. It's in harmony and cooperation and collaboration for all. So let's get a vision of that in our minds. And we're starting to create our seeds of intentions to plant in Gaia's fertile field so that it can grow and bloom. We're here to enforce Gaia's sovereignty as the new Earth emissaries. And so there goes our visions into the collective field. Just flood the field with the vision of our beautiful Gaia, the Garden of Eden Gaia. All life is thriving. All life is in harmony. All life is vibrating in love and living in unity consciousness. And we set this into motion now. And so it is. And we'll continue to add your global intentions as well. But before we do that, let's take a moment as everyone is standing here in the portal to the multiverse. We're going to take a moment to visit our Starseed Soul's original home star, wherever that's located. And you don't have to know the name of it or where it is. You're going to connect to your beautiful soul's energy. Your soul is going to take you to your home star. So you're following your soul frequency, your soul's energetic signature, moving with your own beloved soul to your home star, wherever it is, either in this galaxy or other galaxies. We're just going to all bilocate for a minute and pop in to connect with our soul family and begin to open and receive our home starlight. So everybody connect. Just breathe in the love of your soul family, their love and their support. They're so proud of each and every one of you for all the work you're doing here on Gaia, fulfilling your soul mission, your soul purpose. And breathe in your home starlight down into your heart, your body. Whew. Breathing in this loving home energy into your being. And it restores us. It replenishes us. Gives us vitality and purpose. Yes, keep breathing it in. Taking it in. And as we're here in our home star, let's collect any gifts we're going to bring back with us to Gaia, either to assist with our own ascension or with Gaia's ascension. And these can come in any shape or size or form. It could be crystals, it could be light, it could be consciousness, it could be frequencies, technology, it could be knowledge. So we're just going to open and bring in our soul gifts and bring them inside us for safekeeping for the journey back. Gathering all that we're going to bring back with us. And we're going to start to bilocate back to the Galactic Center, where we connect up with Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael as our escorts to return back to Gaia. So everybody is gathering together at the Lunar Eclipse Gateway at at the Galactic Center to prepare for our return to Gaia, to our homes on Earth. So we're all getting ready to move into our spiraling wormhole, traveling at the speed of light or faster all the way through space-time to come into our bodies, our minds, our hearts. You can tap on your arms, your legs as you're coming fully back, bringing all your gifts back with you, bringing all that super consciousness back with you. Woo, feeling all the way down and inside you. Feet on Gaia, feet on the earth plane, feet on the grid. We're spinning inwards now, bringing it all back in. Woo. Spinning in, bringing it all inside us in union and oneness with all that we are. Here it comes in. Good. Coming in. Settling into the now, into the room, into your body. Just feeling your body. You can wiggle your feet, feeling your feet on earth. We're dropping into our hips, into our root. There we go. All right. Now, in the oneness of the I Am presence, we invoke the Divine Mother and Divine Father to stream the frequency of love into the heart flame of every being on earth, our new home and unity consciousness. And we set this into motion now. And so it is. And so it is. And so we're going to stay in our vortex spin. We're going to stay in this very fertile field that we just created. And we'll add your global intentions. Imagine them like crystal seeds, these intentions, and they're planting in the field of Gaia. We're giving it our love. We're giving it our light to keep them growing and blooming. And so we're going to start with the international emails first. So let's go back to Manette.
Hey there, Megs. Absolutely lovely feelings. Going to take me a second to get my composure. Most of the time I'm okay, but today, so overwhelmed. So beautiful.
Okay. Just everybody come inside. Yeah, just kind of.
First,
so good.
Sean in British Columbia, Canada. I intend a world where each of us realizes that we are all one, and that harming another is the same as harming oneself. Conversely, sharing our love, kindness, and resources comes back 1,000-fold.
Oh, and so it is. So we're going to get each of these intentions, our love, our light.
From Deva Reina. That we may find equality, peace, and harmony among all the races of humanity, that we build a new self-sustaining earth through this global collapse and build communities that are connected to our Earth Mother and are rich in abundance for all souls, independent of society's constructs and ways of making money that never worked in the first place. That we all learn to utilize and share our gifts with humanity and come to share all our resources and materials with each other in fair, harmonious ways that serve all.
And so it is.
From Pia in Switzerland. May Gaia and humanity now shift into a new harmonious system led by the heart. May all beings on earth embrace unity consciousness in their hearts, their minds, and their lives. May Gaia's and humanity's field be purified and cleansed of outdated energies, and may they be set free to bridge into the 5D earth plane. Power and strength of our divinity may now fulfill our role as creators and create the new earth of unity consciousness in 5D and higher Let us now completely penetrate and sound the planet Earth and all beings on it with the symphony of creation, the divine frequencies of creation. An earth plane free from low frequency and dark manipulative destructive energies or beings. An earth plane of peace, abundance, freedom, unity, consciousness, love, and light. An earth plane with the most wonderful plants or the most wonderful, beautiful divine creation from unconditional love and light. An earth plane free from evil, dangerous, blood-sucking animals and insects, but instead of the dearest, most beautiful, and most wonderful animals and insects. An earth plane pure, crystal, and living water of pure air and most beautiful sunshine. An earth plane with a restored ecosystem that works again in the divine law of unconditional love and light, in the divine order of unconditional love and light. May planet Earth and all beings living on her from now on be completely free from the bonds of the dark and low frequency forces. May all stargates and portals of the 5D and higher Earth plane be completely closed and impenetrable from any negative, destructive, manipulative, and low frequency energy or form. From now on and forever, the newly created Earth in 5D and higher, including all beings living on her, the Garden of Eden, is being completely protected by the highest unconditional love and creation frequency and is being untouchable and unreachable by any low-frequency looting, destruction, and manipulation. And so it is.
And so it is.
From Sue in New York. I intend that all people come together on the earth. Judgment and prejudice comes to an end. No being feels separate, and everyone is accepted for who they are. Christ consciousness flows into every inch of humanity, and all darkness is washed away. A new, beautiful earth is born into unified consciousness.
So it is. This is the theme of the day. Let's keep giving it our light and love.
From Julia. Here is my strawberry full moon eclipse global intention. It is my intention to embody the divine and be part of a world movement towards unity consciousness in the now. Co-create a beautifully organic, radiant, rosy rainbow future for all sentient beings so humankind can curate and be nourished by sweet Mother Earth and new stories can unfold happily for generations to come.
And so it is.
From Connie, prosperity, wealth, abundance, closer connection with God, higher orders of ascended benevolent beings for increased guidance and assistance, harmony, kindness, compassion, and beauty.
And so it is.
From Colleen, my intention is universal, equitable equality from a foundational space of creation. The hearing and comprehension of our brothers and sisters who have been and are stolen from, with their voices central in this healing and creation.
And so it is.
From Kevin, activation intentions are, may all tentacles of white supremacy involved in the formation of the United States of America up and through to this very day be now transfigured through our divine intention into the full vibration of the unity of humankind, now enriching and informing. Like the root system of a vibrant plant, all that we do as a nation going forward from this holy day. We now gratefully acknowledge and receive and celebrate all the beautiful aspects of leadership our Black brothers and sisters and our Indigenous brothers and sisters and our enlightened young people are offering us.
Yes, yes. And this is actually from Kathleen. I made a mistake there, so thank you, Kathleen. And we set this in motion, and so it is.
Thank you, Kathleen. From Dinah. my intention for the planet is that everyone have a consciousness shift that causes them to wake up so that they live and breathe in their oneness with Source, with each other, and with Gaia.
So it is.
So it is. From Chris in Wyoming. Humanity united through loving, peaceful hearts and loving, peaceful minds.
Breathe that in, and so it is.
From Noel. My global intention for this activation is that humanity will come together through the collective heart center to create a better world that loves Mother Gaia, and that we rebuild through wisdom and not self-inflicted suffering, and that all those who are working to expose the truth will be met with support from God's highest light.
Yes, and so it is. Keep giving it our light.
So much. From Misty. Globally build sound temples around the world according to the Venus blueprint with cosmic pipes that will be higher dimensional technology for Sophia Gaia. The temples will be built to resonate scalar energy and anchor sound that will affect the morphic field, supporting individuals in healing and remembrance while reorganizing and shifting their DNA with the most powerful healing modality we have on this planet, sound.
And so it is.
So it is. From Sandy, my global intention for today's powerful lunar eclipse is for all of us and those loving hearts around the world to unite more strongly than ever to assist with the quick dismantling of the old, corrupt, greedy global system, while simultaneously holding the space to anchor the positive energies of love, compassion, unity, freedom, abundance, peace, healing, and transfiguration for all humanity, Mother Earth, and the Earth kingdoms. Let's declare our divine sovereignty and freedom now. And so it is.
Now, and so it is.
From Eli, I intend to see our world be one of peace, love, prosperity, joy, happiness, and harmony for all. Now, all negativity and exclusionary attitudes. All negative and exclusionary attitudes, thought forms, programming, and codes are released to Source Light now. Each and every one of us experiencing kind integration of our higher dimensional selves now. We all walk in beauty and wholeness now. So it is.
And so it is.
From Catherine, for all of us, love, light, peace, abundance, harmony, and 5D healing for all of our pain.
So it is.
From Carla, to continue showing up as a powerful source for good.
This is why we're here. And so it is. These are powerful intentions.
From Raylene, I would like to add that the police unions be put into the love light energies that have been used for abuse and harmful actions against the American people. The veterans that need help also to come back from fighting, need help from PTSD, etc., not to be used against the people with their anger and unresolved issues.
Yes, sending healing to all, and so it is.
So it is. From Abby, my intention is for the full empowerment of the divine feminine on Gaia.
Indeed, and so it is.
From Leah in Philadelphia, to be able to communicate with strangers and loved ones alike in a compassionate way that leads them closer to the 5D path, that helps them expand their vision with peace, understanding, and right action.
And so it is.
From Virahita, my global intention is love, peace, equality, and justice.
So it is.
From Colleen, my intention is that the protest in Grover Beach, California today remain peaceful and loving. And I'm sure we want all of the peaceful and loving today.
All the protests, peaceful protests all around the world. And so it is.
And so it is. And Angel has a request for healing. It's for her personal healing. But we hear you, and we want everyone to be healed so that they can do their healing and teaching work.
We're stepping into our soul mission. Yes, healing for all. I'm sure she got some healing through the activations as well.
From Stephanie, I would love a global intention for a release, clearing, and transmutations of the grids of all embedded trauma, injustice, or karmic imbalance. May the protests assist us with this initiative.
Yes. This is where we're all getting actively clearing the grids, clearing the field. Yes, and replacing it with love and unity consciousness. And so it is.
So it is. From Sarah in the Bay Area of California. May there be a tipping point for truth, beauty, goodness, reverence for nature, and health to prevail. May people worldwide be empowered to make wise choices for the highest good of all concerned, to see the higher truth, higher path, to protect all people, nature, and our planet. May people heal polarization and embrace unity consciousness and have their hearts and souls open up to goodness, truth, and beauty. And may more people awaken to the courage to step forward and make their voice heard in safe ways that heal the planet, transform institutions in peaceful ways, and see the interconnectedness of one another. May world leaders and governments honor nature and use people's right to justice, freedom, safety, health, and civil liberties. May there be protection, peace, and truth for tomorrow's Stop 5G International Day of Action protests throughout the world.
Yes, and so it is.
From Sheila in New Mexico. What if we, the Zero Keepers, agree to connect each day in the vortex and anchor to the crystalline grid connected in unity? We balance ourselves in 0 point, remind Gaia of our commitment to her and to each other and to the new Earth 5D and higher dimensions now.
Yes, and so it is. This is how we contribute to the new Earth.
From, isn't that beautiful? From Mayuri in Larkspur, California. May the pillars of control crumble with the least negative impact on humanity and Gaia with the greatest speed as possible. And in its place, may new societal pillars of love, light, and unity in a new, beautiful 5D Gaia where humanity can live in peace, harmony, abundance, and beauty.
And so it is.
And so it is. And that's all the emails I have for now, my dear.
Powerful intentions. We've built such a powerful force field. I've got goosebumps all over. Woo! All right, let's add in some more from our callers. Thank you for waiting. If you can dial 1, I'll bring you on the air. I only have your phone number, so I'll call out the last 4 digits of your phone number. If you can give us your name where you're calling in and proclaim your intention. Okay, first in the queue we have 0753. 0753, you're on the air.
Thank you. This is Anne Marie from San Luis Obispo, California, and my global intention is that all human beings allow their consciousnesses to become aware of the 5D nature of our physical bodies, just like the 5D nature of Gaia. And as we own that divine love, light, and power, it naturally dissolves pain, suffering, fear, and anxiety. And so it is.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Yes, breathe the light into that. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie.
Thank you.
I can really feel it. Yes. All right, our next caller. Last 4 digits, 1992. You're on the air.
Hi, Meg. Hi, Manette. It's Carol in Pasadena. And Let me see if I can make what I want to say here make sense. I need a brief background. I am a white woman who grew up in the very segregated South, and I want question, especially in the United States. I don't know if this happens around the world. The question on forms, the word race removed. I want it replaced with ancestry or ethnicity or something more neutral of that nature, because in the United States particularly, the word race is used to not define all humanity, but it is used as a separation of color, and that needs to cease for us to truly come to unity, especially in this country. So along with other reforms, we need reform on forms, and that's fine. And I've been rankled about this for a lot of years, but this is the time to speak up about it.
It is. All right, let's set that in motion. And so it is time for reform. Great to bring our awareness to that, Carol. Thank you. And so it is. So important. Okay, and then our next caller is 7753. You're on the air.
Woo, so powerful today. This is Tiffany from Santa Cruz, California. So love to everyone on this call. And I've been seeing the most beautiful sacred architecture. So I'm going to ask all of us to energize that together, and millions of angels worldwide. I'm seeing these crystalline capstones that I'm asked to be placed over courts, police stations, administrative offices, political offices, any other system of governance, military bases. And inside these crystalline capstones are these gorgeous golden antennas. And then I'm seeing a column of gorgeous white light over the entire building going down deep into the earth, all of these buildings in our communities, states, regions, provinces, countries. And there's thousands of sparkling diamonds, and each of these diamonds contain rainbow lights in the white column. And I'm asking for millions of angels to continuously amplify and transmit the vibration of divine peace, divine order, divine trust, divine love, divine justice. And this architecture is carrying forward our work today and amplifying it. And I'm seeing three things, three intentions. The earth herself is cleansed of old records of war, divisiveness, bloodshed, injustices. I'm seeing a new era being ushered in of a graceful transition and complete reform of these institutions, and an invitation, an open invitation for a new era of leadership now and going into the future. Only the wisest, only the most spiritually advanced are in positions of leadership, and the doors are open for them. There's an immediate reform of infrastructure by the means and ways that these leaders are appointed or voted, and it's accessible to those whose destiny it is to lead. And may each of us on this call and everyone really step forward into that new calling of leadership in our own lives and in our own circles. Thank you.
We set this into motion, and so it is. Thank you, Tiffany. You're an architect of the new earth. You keep going, girl. It's fabulous.
Thank you, all of you.
Okay. Blessings. All right, let's go back to Minette if we have any more emails.
Sure, I have one more from Jeannie. This is the wish and intention for the planet. May there be forgiveness, healing, and honoring and acceptance of our differences. May all communication and energy exchanges with others be done in loving kindness and respect. And may we treat our beloved Earth Mother the same in gratitude. And so it is.
And so it is. Such beautiful intentions, everyone. Thank you for contributing. It's so powerful. And so we're going to do our final global intention. So imagine now we've got the seeds in our garden. We're watering with divine light, with our rainbow light of unity consciousness. Okay. Breathe in. On this sacred day of global healing and rebirth, we connect to the rising swell of Christ consciousness, filling the hearts and minds of all beings around the world. As we unite in the Divine Trinity, we create a balanced and united universal planetary sanctuary for all to ascend now in ease and harmony, and through all levels to that which cannot be named, to the silence, the stillness which allows all this to be. Leave only the truth now, the truth of our realized divinity. And with the power of God, Goddess that we all are, we now speak the word and set this into motion now. And so it is.
And so it is.
Woohoo! Wow. Oh my goodness, what a day. So just we're giving you a hug of love. Thank you for joining, contributing, sponsoring the show. You can remain in your vortex today. We're still in the eclipse, so keep visualizing, keep intending. We're influencing our future. We're influencing the collective field. We're birthing this new earth. And we'll meet again in a couple of weeks. We have a powerful solstice and solar eclipse coming on June 20th. I can't believe this is just ramping up. So here we go.
Here we go. Let's go.
So,
this is really, really gorgeous new energy. We've been working on this for a very, very long time, guys, but it's here. And it's here, on the earth here. Not where we have to go get it. It's right here.
Yep, it is here and present and growing, and we're going to water it and keep it growing. Oh, all right. Well, blessings to all of you. We're sending our love. Have a marvelous day in the gateway, and we'll connect with you soon again. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye for now.